This is one of the trending stories on Fast News Niger. I'm Charles. Yoruba activist Adeniyi Asaju urges beef boycott against herdsmen attacks in southwest Nigeria. Prominent Yoruba activist Adeniyi Asaju has called on Yorubas to cease purchasing beef from Fulani herders, asserting that such spending finances violent attacks on communities in Oyo, Ogun, and Ekiti states. He estimates daily as consumption exceeds 10,000 cows in the region and positions the boycott as a means of economic pressure to encourage ranching amidst long-standing farmer-herder conflicts. The proposal, shared in a viral video from a Yoruba gathering, has drawn divided online responses, with some praising its ingenuity and others questioning its effectiveness. Fulani killing headsmen are killing us, yet we are still eating their cows. We Yorubas should stop eating Fulani cows. This was, gotten from a video that has been trending online. See the video.
I will not support your business that is targeted at exterminating me with my own money. Tá a bá jẹ màlúù, kí Yorùbá bá láwọn ò jẹ màlúù mọ́, they will go bankrupt. Because wọn ò ní jẹ́. Let us do what we can do as an individual. Ẹ torí Olódùmarè, ẹ torí àwọn ọmọ yín tó bọ̀, ẹ torí ọjọ́ iwájú, ẹ má jẹ màlúù. Ẹ má jẹ màlúù tó ń pa lágbègbè tó ń pa lẹ́yìn ìgbà. Ẹ jẹ́ kán jẹ fúnra wọn. When they feel that they have no money coming from you, you've made a statement. You have made a clear statement. 10,000 cows. 10,000 cows you won't panic southwest every day. 10,000 cows. And that is a conservative estimate. Very, very conservative. What do you mean by that? Ilẹ̀ tẹ́ ń pa wá fún màálù yín tí ẹ̀ kì í jẹ. Ìbílẹ̀ ń kó wọn wá ká jẹ. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀mẹ́yẹ Yorùbá tó ń kú of colon cancer torí pa ń jẹ màlúù? Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀mẹ́yẹ Yorùbá tó ń kú of every Saturday tá à ń ṣe pàtí tá à ń gbá àwọn èèyàn sí tá a dẹ̀ ń pa màlúù tá a dẹ̀ ń jẹ màlúù? Ẹ̀jọ̀ àwọn tó ń da ilẹ̀ Yorùbá rú lẹ́yìn tó jẹ́ Fúlàní every couple of ìyàwó tó fi ń pa wá tó fi ń destroy wá southwest ni. Dangote ní southwest. Gbogbo wọn southwest wọn ṣe kó kọ́ńtì wọn lọ sí náà because they are doing it. Owó àbú náà fi ń ṣàdúrà nìkan. Ẹ jọ mo take time ni mo sọ from my heart ni mo sọ from my heart ni ẹ jọ ẹ jẹ́ ká support àwọn brothers wa ní Kogi ní Kwara because border wa nìyẹn. Ìlú mi sí Òmùwò is 20-something kilometers. Ìlú mọ́dà mi Ìyàmóye àti Òmùwò láì kan lásán ló yà wọ́n. Tọ́n bá ti wọ̀ wá, wọ́n ti wọ̀ wá ńbẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ti wọ̀ yín. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká separate ara wa. Àǹsàrà òkè àǹsàrà àṣàlẹ̀ ìkànnì wa, ẹ má jẹ́ ká separate ara wa. Òyìnbó ló separate wa fún àwọn Fúlàní kí population wọn lè wà enlarged because they were foreseeing that they needed that to control Nigeria. Mi ń ṣara òkè, mi ń ṣara Hausa o. Yorùbá paraku ni mí, kò sí yàtọ̀ láàrin èmi àti ẹ̀. Bàbá kan ìyá kan ló bí wa. Tẹ́ ẹ bá dáadáa wá, ó ń bọ̀. Wọ́n ti wọlé ní Ṣàgámù. Wọ́n ti wọlé ní ọ̀nà Badagry. wọ́n ti wọlé wọ́n ti wọ everything very much from that.
Biafra had Let's now see what the reaction to all of these have been ever since this video started trending. Marvelous says, true, the sentiment is understandable, but not every cow dealer is Fulani. Many Yoruba, Igbo, and even Middle Belt traders are in the cattle business too. The real issue isn't the cow. It's holding the actual killers accountable, not painting everyone with the same brush. Good point. Abalaka says, would they turn to Boku bread instead? Ugoeza says, meanwhile, most of them are online chanting Peter Obi will never be president, while Fulani headsmen are wiping their kinsmen off the face of the earth. Okay, when you stop eating their cows, they will stop their evil plans. Good point. Very, very senseless talk. Must they divert everything to tribalism? When did cows started belonging to a particular tribe? Nkem Dirim says, hope they will know what is coming to them and focus on that, because those pushing them against the Igbos are distracting them just to be in the same position like Hausas using this template against Igbos. Soon they will know that Igbos aren't their problems. I pray it's not already too late. This one says, if you stop eating, the killing continue. The issue is not stop the killers, because it's an organized crime. Laments from now till tomorrow, they are still operating as long as those at the top is backing them. Wouldn't that take away more than half of your cultural practices? The endless Owambes are not Owambes, the Amalas, Fukus, Pomo, and Shakis. What will you replace it with? Adeniyi. Good point. Chubrock says, bigotry in the air. Everything and anything is viewed through a tribal lens. This tribal mudslinging PBAS government has turned a blind eye for political expediency, may leave a gulf so deep that I fear we may never recover from it after this 2 4-year terms. This one says, most of these headers in Western Nigeria are majorly rearing cattle for the Yoruba indigenous. I have engaged in one-on-one conversations with some cattle headers around some parts of Lagos and Ogun, and I can confirm this. How Fulani go conquer you from 1800s reach 2025? It's Obi of Obomosho says. Ochichi says he reached to remove cap. When I saw the video first, I thought he was fighting with somebody. How can such monstrous atrocities be happening? Yet people are eating the very thing the very thing that are being massacred for. Maybe when people stop eating cow, the headsmen will learn a lesson or two. Okay. People have been making their point regarding this call for Yorubas to boycott the herders and boycott their cows. Well, that's one of the ways that it will be able to, take control of whatever it is that's happening. But I mean, like some of the points that have been made, it is not the cow that is the problem, because it's somebody's business and other tribes are actually involved in it. And by the way, ask yourself this question. Why do you think a proper Yoruba person, I mean, the ragtag Fulani man who's on the streets pushing cows from one place to another is the owner of those cows? A cow right now, if you don't get 1.5 million, a sensible cow, not the small one, this, if you don't have 1.5 to 2.5 million naira for cow now, you cannot afford, you don't even bother. So some people are eating, some of these people who you see on the street, just like normal business. What do I mean? Somebody owns a shop and then put somebody who is running it as a cashier or a manager. The person who you see as the person who is selling stuff to you is not the owner of that business. But the owner of the business is somewhere lounging, or maybe somewhere, he's just the one receiving a lot, for everything that comes. He's receiving a lot wherever he is. He's the one behind the business, not the person you see when you go to buy. Same way it is with this cow business. The people who you see carrying the cow from one place to another are not the owners of these cows. That's one thing we should all know. They're not the owners of this cow. It's just that most of the people who have the power and the strength, you won't see an Igbo man carrying cow from one place to another. You won't see a Yoruba man carrying cow because it's not in our DNA. But these guys have mastered it. Is their thing. They can travel with cows from Edo to Lagos, from Benin to Karo and Namuda. They have mastered it. They know their routes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not every Fulani man you see on the road carrying cow, like it owns the cow. Somebody somewhere has commissioned them, is paying them monthly to run their business, to carry the cow from one place to another. Yes, you don't know this. So this issue of if you do it, you are mostly going to even hurt more of Yoruba people because most of the cow you see in the southwest, most of the cow you see in the southwest, I can tell you for free, are owned by the Yorubas. Yes, not Fulani, not other. It's just that they recruited them to and when you see this violence happening, it's just that somebody rustle my cows or maybe comes to steal my thing. And the only way that the Fulani man shows anger is by going on rampage and maybe killing somebody or killing a person or two, showing his anger, which is wrong. But it's not him you are going to hold responsible. It's the owner of the business who may have also riled on him and said, my cow they miss, you have to pay for it. And then in paying for it, he doesn't know what to do. So we should look beyond just the Fulani that we see on the streets because it will not go away anytime soon. Some of these big men you see in the Senate, in the House of Reps, do some of these very highly placed people are the owners of these cows, not Fulani, no Fulani people. Just because they have experience in carrying cow from one person, that's the reason why they are there. So this talk is a little bit misplaced. I understand the anger. I actually thought that with what's his name, Tinubu taking over power, I thought that the whole of this, killings by Fulani herdsmen would have been gone. But look at where we are. We still have this issue every now and then, even though we can say it has reduced to some extent, but it still exists. So as someone who is running a government 2 years plus, find a solution to this issue. We say ranching. What has government done in that direction in trying to put people up in way and manner that at least ranching can help and can sustain somebody's business. And for those who are also allowing cows to roam from one place to another, it is a time bomb waiting to happen. You're going to lose those cows. You're going to lose those people because people are getting very tired. You can imagine as soon as you see somebody who a Fulani man with cows, your mind just flips because you are mostly scared that any small thing this guy can destroy. And we've gotten to that point that this thing shouldn't be happening. Frankly speaking, it's painful. It's painful. Tell you the truth, it's painful. But again, boycotting cows or boycotting eating cows will not solve the problem. There are deeper problems that must be actually looked at than just cows and just boycotting cows. That's my point. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.